Have you ever wondered how something as simple as an egg, so familiar, so healthy, could quietly harm your body if handled the wrong way? As a health expert who has worked closely with older adults for years, I've seen this more times than I'd like to admit. Eggs should be a nutritional powerhouse, especially for people over 60. They're affordable, easy to prepare, and packed with high-quality protein, essential fats, and brain-supporting nutrients like choline. But here's the hard truth. If you're not cooking or storing them properly, those same eggs could be doing more harm than good. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 surprisingly common mistakes people make with eggs. Mistakes that quietly sabotage your health, increase inflammation, and put your digestion and heart at risk. I'm not here to scare you, but to help you make smart, simple changes that protect your well-being. Stay with me until the end, because even if you think you're doing everything right, mistake number 4 is one that shocks almost everyone. Mistake 1, overcooking eggs. Did you know that something as simple as boiling an egg too long could be silently harming your health? As someone who's worked with older adults for years, I've seen firsthand how small habits can have a big impact, especially in the kitchen. Eggs are often seen as a perfect food, full of protein, good fats, and essential vitamins. But here's the thing most people don't realize. When you cook eggs at high temperatures or for too long, you're not just changing the texture, you're destroying their nutrition. Overheating causes the cholesterol in eggs to oxidize. That's a big deal because oxidized cholesterol has been linked to inflammation and heart disease, particularly dangerous as we age. On top of that, high heat damages delicate nutrients like vitamin B12, lutein, and zeaxanthin, nutrients that support brain function and protect our eyes. I'll never forget a patient of mine, Mr. Robert, 76 years old. He loved his eggs hard-boiled and rubbery, but after switching to softer cooking methods like poaching or gentle pan frying, he noticed less bloating and even had more energy in the mornings. It wasn't magic. It was simply treating food in a way that respects both its power and our body's needs. So next time you're making breakfast, remember, it's not just what you eat, but how you cook it that matters. Mistake 2, eating raw or undercooked eggs. You've probably heard that raw eggs are a protein powerhouse, but what if I told you they could quietly sabotage your health, especially as you age? As a nutrition expert who's worked with countless seniors, I've seen firsthand how something as seemingly innocent as a breakfast smoothie with raw eggs can lead to serious health setbacks. Raw or undercooked eggs might still contain salmonella, a type of bacteria that can cause food poisoning. And let me tell you, what might just be a mild stomach bug for a 30-year-old can turn into a dangerous ordeal for someone over 65. But it doesn't stop there. Raw eggs also contain a protein called avidin, which blocks your body's ability to absorb biotin, a crucial B vitamin that supports your skin, hair, and even nerve health. Over time, this deficiency can creep up on you without warning, leaving you more fatigued, with brittle nails and thinning hair. I once had a client, Margaret, who was in her early 70s and swore by her raw egg smoothies every morning. She believed it was giving her strength, until she ended up in the ER with a nasty case of food poisoning. It was a wake-up call for both of us. Since switching to gently cooked eggs, her digestion improved and she finally felt steady energy throughout the day. Cooking your eggs just enough to eliminate bacteria and neutralize avidin doesn't ruin their nutrients. It actually makes them safer and more beneficial. So next time you're tempted to crack one raw, remember, your body deserves better. Mistake 3, storing cooked eggs incorrectly. What if I told you that your refrigerator could be turning your healthy eggs into a silent health risk? Most people assume that once eggs are cooked, they're safe to eat anytime. But as a nutrition specialist working with older adults for over 2 decades, I've seen this simple mistake wreak havoc, especially on sensitive digestive systems. When cooked eggs are left out too long or stored improperly, they become a breeding ground for bacteria like salmonella. It doesn't matter how well you cook them. If they sit at room temperature for more than 2 hours, the risk skyrockets. And putting them in the fridge without sealing them properly, that's just inviting cross-contamination. I remember working with George, a 72-year-old who couldn't figure out why he kept getting mild stomach cramps. After a bit of digging, we realized he'd been storing his hard-boiled eggs uncovered on the fridge door. Once we switched to airtight containers and a 3-day max rule, those issues vanished. Here's my personal guideline. Always refrigerate cooked eggs within 2 hours, store them in a sealed container, and eat them within 3 to 4 days. Your gut and your immune system will thank you for it. Mistake 4, using cracked or expired eggs. You'd be shocked at how many people unknowingly poison their breakfast just by trusting the wrong egg. I've seen it happen more times than I'd like to admit, especially with older adults trying to save food or avoid waste. But let me be clear, using eggs that are cracked, expired, or have even the slightest odd smell isn't just risky, it's downright dangerous. When an egg shell is broken or the date has passed, bacteria like salmonella can sneak in easily. And trust me, it doesn't take much to cause serious trouble in an aging immune system. One of the simplest tricks I always recommend to my patients and friends is the water test. Drop the egg into a bowl of water. If it sinks and lays flat, it's fresh. If it stands upright or floats, don't even think about it. Throw it away. No second chances. I still remember one of my clients, Evelyn, a sweet 82-year-old woman who thought boiling an older egg would kill anything bad in it. But a day later, she was in bed with nausea and cramps. It broke my heart because it was preventable. When you reach your 60s, 70s, and beyond, food safety isn't just common sense, it becomes a life skill. So the next time you're about to crack an egg, stop and ask yourself, is this egg really worth the risk? Mistake 5, using the wrong oil can turn your eggs into a health risk. You might be cooking the perfect eggs, but if you're using the wrong oil, you could be undoing all the health benefits in a single sizzle. As a nutritionist who's worked with older adults for over 20 years, I can't stress this enough. The oil you use matters just as much as the egg itself. Most people don't realize that common cooking oils, like vegetable oil, soybean oil, or corn oil, are highly processed and unstable at high temperatures. When heated, they can break down and release compounds that promote inflammation, damage cells, and over time, may even contribute to chronic diseases. And here's the kicker. Many older adults are doing everything right. They're eating eggs for protein, watching their cholesterol, but they're still using these cheap processed oils out of habit or convenience. I had one client, Frank, in his early 70s, who always fried his eggs in vegetable oil. He thought he was being heart healthy, but after switching to extra virgin olive oil, he noticed less bloating, improved digestion, and surprisingly, more stable energy throughout the day. So what's the better choice? I personally recommend olive oil, avocado oil, a bit of butter, or even coconut oil for cooking eggs. These fats are more stable and carry powerful anti-inflammatory benefits, especially important as we age. The truth is, every meal is an opportunity to heal or harm, and the oil in your pan, it plays a bigger role than you think. Have you ever wondered why something as simple as an egg could quietly sabotage your health? I've seen it happen too often. People eating eggs daily, thinking they're doing the right thing, while unknowingly making small mistakes that add up over time. The truth is, eggs can be one of the most powerful foods in your kitchen, but only if you prepare and store them the right way. As someone who's spent years studying aging and nutrition, I can tell you, the difference between a healing meal and a harmful one often lies in the details we overlook. It might seem small, switching the oil you use, tossing that cracked egg, or not overcooking your breakfast. But these choices truly matter. Especially after 60, your body becomes less forgiving and the risks grow quietly. But the good news? You can take back control with just a few simple habits. If today's video helped you rethink how you handle eggs, don't keep it to yourself. Someone you love might need to hear this too. Share it with them, give the video a like, and hit subscribe for more expert-backed insights designed to help you stay strong, sharp, and thriving in your golden years. Your health deserves your attention, and it's never too late to start doing things right.